right. Welcome back. All right, Saggies, let's go ahead and jump on into a story where we're going to do a past, present, and future. Okay, hold on. We've got past there. We've got present. By the way, you just got 2 cards out for the past. And let's get hopefully just one. I only wanted one for each, but there we go. Oh, no, you got 2 for the future also. Interesting. There's only been a couple zodiacs who got more than 1 card at a time. So for the past energy, we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse and the Hierophant in the reverse. For the present energy, and we'll kind of delve into this in just a minute. Present energy, we've got the Strength card. And for the future, we've got the 2 of Wands and the Death card in the reverse. Okay, so let's break this down. So tell me about that past where we had the Hierophant in the reverse. We had that 8 of Swords in the reverse. To me, that's like somebody cutting themselves loose from something that they no longer believe in. Wow. And it freed them up to feel way more balanced. By the way, we had Taurus, and now we've also got Sagittarian energy here with that beautiful balanced energy. I feel like, this could have been like, I'm divorced and I feel so much better about it, and I'm able to connect with other people that are more like part of my soul group. I feel supported. I feel like I made the right choice for myself. I feel balanced in a way I haven't in a long time, and more than anything, I'm not stressed out anymore. That's how this comes across. So the past energy was like, I made a decision that was good for Sagittarius. I walked away from something that I didn't believe in. I didn't feel trapped anymore. I surrendered something that was not working for me, and I'm so glad that I did. Okay, let's look at that present energy, because the present energy, and to me, the present is like the phase that we're in. So it doesn't have to be like present as in like today. It's like, it could be 3 months, it could be a year, but it's like, we've made a big decision in our past, which brought us to where we are today. So that's our present until we make another huge decision, maybe in the future, that changes something else in our world. But let's just look. Right now, we're in a place of strength, power, grace, strong Leo energy there. 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups. The world is my oyster, and I'm ready to party. Like, I'm ready to do some oyster shooters. Like, I'm living it up. I'm having a life of a little bit of luxury. I'm having a good time. 9 of Pentacles. I'm single. I'm abundant. I can date anyone that I want. I am loving where I'm at right now. There's multiple people that I am interested in, friends, friendships. There's also some hot-blooded romance. This is Cupid. This is a little bit of like, I'm exploring love for the sake of love. I'm exploring what it feels like to kiss somebody's lips. Will they be my forever person, or will they just be someone that I'll always remember forever? Don't know. But in the present energy, it's like, I'm identifying as single, I'm strong, and I'm happy. So, Strength card again, Leo energy. I do think that someone is saying, I'm not just giving my heart to anyone. I can fall a little bit in love with someone that I really think is amazing, but ultimately, I kind of think that this is somebody like ready to sow some of their wild oats a little bit, ready to say, meeting others, not being brokenhearted anymore, and just learning how to date again is what this really feels like. I'm doing what I want to. I don't feel guilty about it. I'm not out to break anybody's heart. I'm not going to let anybody break mine, but I want to see what's out there. I'm not sure yet what I want. But I will figure it out when the time is ready. There's a real strong like feminine sensuality in this as well. I don't read for genders, but there is a very strong feminine sensuality in this. So somebody's feeling super empowered, super like, I'm allowed to express, my sensuality. And especially if there had been, maybe this character feels this way, like, I'm entitled to like kiss who I want to kiss. Maybe because they did end a long-term commitment of something that was not satisfying, did not make them feel loved. They didn't feel that tenderness, that warmth, that human connection, that human touch. And that's where they're like, I can do that. I'm my own person. I'm allowed to have that in my life now and enjoy it. So now as we move into the future energy is, there's going to be choices to be had. And there are certain things that have not really changed. And that's probably why we're going to be faced with a choice. Scorpio energy with that Death card. Tell me about that. So we have a Knight of Pentacles, we have a Four of Cups, and we have a Knight of Cups. And this is the second time we've seen a Knight of Cups, but here's our choice, right? We have two suitors. I mean, I hate to say it, but it kind of looks like someone who has a really big regret tries showing back up. They've taken a long time to get here. Meanwhile, there's someone else that we're still dilly-dallying with. And I think that there's the choice to be had is like, oh my gosh, wait a second. I never thought I would even be faced with the idea of the past possibly showing up. Lovers, again, it's about choice. But in this case, the choice is, do I just want to stay single? Or do I really want to be with anybody right now? I may need some time alone to be single to make a decision. I may not choose any option because I kind of just need to think for myself and not feel pressured into saying yes to anybody for a little while. Five of Cups. I don't want to make any mistakes. There's layers of regrets in this. Why do we have regrets, especially in the future? I mean, I think that this is somebody saying, I don't want to have regrets. We've got a Knight of Wands and we got a Five of Pentacles. To me, this is starting to look like someone who's saying, I don't want to have regrets in what I do. I want to be able to live my life fully, but I also don't want to walk away from, a really great thing that could have blossomed into more. But right now, I'm just not really ready to settle down into something super serious. I mean, to me, this looks like someone who really does want to be single right now. And they're kind of worried, if I say no to everybody and just be single for a little bit of time, is that going to be something that I'll regret? To me, this kind of looks like, even though I said past, present, future, and I was like, the present can be any time frame, I kind of feel like it's all very squished together. Like, we're telling a story of somebody who just barely got out of something. They're just kind of feeling balanced. They're just kind of starting to date a little bit. And then poof, here comes somebody. I mean, this could all be from like the span of a month or something. It's like 1 month ago, I ended this. I've been single for a month. And now, oh my gosh, here comes the past showing back up right when I'm still like really flirting and kind of I'm enjoying one particular person that I'm thinking I'm going to start dating. And then it's like, this is getting too stressful. Maybe I just need to still stay single altogether for a little bit. It kind of feels like this is kind of a whirlwind, even though it was past, present, future. I didn't do this with any other deck or any other zodiac, but let me do this because this is the only one that I felt was so compressed like that, where it's just too much all at once. Let me just get Four of Wands. Okay, so Four of Wands says what we're looking for is the thing that's going to really be a perfect balance. But can we have a perfect balance if we're not feeling balanced? We got a King of Pentacles. We want something that can be long-term and stable. And so far, we haven't seen any kings that this character's been dealing with. The Hermit. I don't think that our character has met their person yet. I think maybe that's why they're like, this is getting so stressful, because we don't see them with kings. We've seen them with a bunch of knights. We've seen somebody show back up in their life as another knight. And I kind of think that they're like, I want something really solid. And maybe I'm making a mistake in saying, you know what, I don't think I want to date anybody right now. But the overarching message for all of this, since it kind of looks like one continuing, flowing, squished together little storyline, is that what we really want is something stable. That means we need a partner who's going to be stable. And have we really met that yet? This says, well, that's the question that has to be answered, because it's kind of like somebody doesn't want to make a mistake and just say, I don't want anybody right now, because what if I'm walking away from someone who could be amazing? But it's kind of like, this is almost saying, but you kind of already know, like this character kind of already knows who isn't fitting the bill of what their forever person would look like. Yeah, see, we have a soulmate that's still on the horizon. A Page of Wands says we haven't even met that person yet. So in this storyline, and please remember, these are fictional. I promise you, I'm not talking about your life. I'm not telling you how to live, what to do, or promising you how things will go. This is all fiction. But in this story, for this fictional character, they are realizing that when they really ask themselves, why is it that first I was excited to go out and date different people, and then I met one that I'm kind of interested in, then the ex shows back up, and now I kind of just don't want to date anybody. But what if I mess this up and one of the two of them would have been a great partner? It's kind of like suggesting, but if we look deep in our heart, we kind of already know neither one of those is the great partner, because they only came in as knights. And if we really want a Four of Wands relationship, the person that we stay with forever, the person that becomes our real mate, we kind of want a stable person who's going to be long-term material. And it just kind of says that when we think long and hard about it, we already know that person is still up ahead. We haven't even met them yet, but if we dilly-dally with the people that we intuitively know this isn't them, they're not the one, we could kind of like slow down our progress on even meeting that soulmate who seems to be up ahead. Anyway, that's what I got on this one. Interesting. I haven't had a story like that where it's like, well, there's lots of options, but it turns out like no to this one, no to this one. And you know what? There's somebody else still up ahead. But this character, we saw them feeling like, I really just want to say no to everybody, but I'm afraid to do that. But it kind of looks like the encouragement was they have to go with their gut, whatever their gut is telling them. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there. As I always say, I am a fictional storyteller, not a psychic. Bear that in mind. Have a good time when you're here. But at the end of the day, it's just like reading a book or watching a movie. It won't tell you how your life will go. And I hope that's empowering to be reminded that this is for entertainment and maybe a fun, takeaway message, something thought-provoking. But you get to decide how your life will go. So thank you so much for being here. If you do enjoy my art and want to see more of it, please do let me know by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. It helps my channel to grow, but most importantly, it also tells me that you enjoy this and you want to hear more of it. So, all right, thanks guys. Bye. Hi.